Hey, what's happening, guys? Mike Moo here. I had actually just went to an event that the city of Monterey Park has actually put on that was called the Ring Video Doorbell Discount Event, in which case they actually gave $50 discount. Ring gave $50 discount, and the city of Monterey Park gave a $50 subsidy of its own for each resident in order to save a total of $100 on each of the Ring product units that they had available on there. Now, I went there and I was actually surprised by how many people went to the event. I was curious about how they found out. Apparently, it was on the news. It was also newspapers. It's also on their website, and I found out about this through Facebook. So $100 off of a lot of their products that were available. So let me show you what they had going on here. At my particular event, and this might be true for your city near you, I talked to Ring and they said they're basically going around to cities and offering these subsidies and these deals to multiple cities. So this is what we had at ours, and this was of course December 11th, 2018. They had the Video Doorbell 2, which is normally $199, subsidy price at $99, right? So basically everything was $100 off that you see on this list. So you got the Ring Video Doorbell 2, Video Doorbell Pro, the Floodlight Cam, the Spotlight Cam battery, and Spotlight Cam solar, which is basically the battery option, which is basically the battery with the solar panel. So you're basically paying an extra $30 for the solar panel. And then you got the Ring alarm. A lot of people just couldn't seem to make up their mind on exactly what they wanted to get. However, I have a few recommendations for you. Okay, so Ring actually started basically on their doorbell. So doorbells were what they were known for. They were able to produce them fairly cheaply, and were able to give you a if you go to the ring.com site, you can see what their whole deal is. Basically replaces your doorbell. It provides a camera on there, and the idea is if someone comes up and detects motion, it will notify you on your phone and also through a ring chime in your house through Wi-Fi that there's someone there, and that you can go ahead and take a look at the video and see who's there. Now, the delay is actually somewhat long. If you have someone that is dropped, for instance, I'll give you an example. If you have UPS that drops off a package, they walk up, press the doorbell, they're not going to wait around for you to answer doorbell at all. By the time you get a notice that it was someone at the door, they're running off to the UPS truck and leaving already. Okay, so but you will have a visual record of it if you actually are able to catch it on your notification on your phone. So you got to have decent Wi-Fi connections, right? And then you also have to have a decent connection on your cell phone, so you can actually check in on your front door, wherever you install the Ring doorbell, anywhere that you have a decent data connection. Okay, so it lets you know here. Now, here's the thing that people don't know about it, is that it doesn't actually record anything unless you actually pay for one of their service plans. Okay, now another thing I want to mention about this too is that I had actually posted a little bit about another deal on here. I'm not sure if I talked about the camera on here. No, maybe I didn't. So what I think that everybody should do is, if they don't have a doorbell, they might consider getting a doorbell. It's not the best deal on there, but it's $100 off of everything. So if you don't have it, I consider getting one. It's really simple and easy to install. It has a battery option, and there's also one that is hardwired option. So going back to the options that are available on there, none of them include a subscription plan where it actually records video and that you can take a look at later. For that, you need to get something called a Protect plan, which they have now. So they have free, that's included with all Ring devices. So you can see Ring and motion alerts, custom motion detection, yes. You can interact from your visitors. So if they press the button, they're waiting for, I don't know, 5-10 seconds for you to go ahead and answer. You can do that. You can check in anytime with live video on demand. You got a 1-year warranty. It does not have any video recording. So here's a lot of misconception is there's no video recording included unless you pay. And you can't review, share, or save any of the videos because there isn't any video being recorded. And it doesn't record on device. It sends it out to the Ring cloud, right? There's no Ring professional monitoring on the cameras, of course. and you don't get any exclusive discounts at ring.com. That's just a 10% off discount. And what's great is that there's no contract. So basically, if you want to just check in live and get notifications and motion alerts and be able to check in right away, anything, you don't have to pay any sort of fee on there. But chances are, if you have packages that are delivered all the time, let's say from Amazon. By the way, Amazon bought Ring in February earlier this year. That's one of the, that's one of their strategies is how they can help prevent porch pirates and get the police to catch them. And that is by providing some of these subsidies and promotions to different cities. Okay, so back on this, it's about $3 a month or $30 annually, so you save about $6. Basically, get paid for 10 months, get the whole year free if you pay up front. And this is where you actually get the recording, and you can have a live view event for up to 60 days. All right, so for $3 for the device, that's not bad. Basically, you're paying $30 to basically activate those features that I just real briefly went over. So you got to factor in, if you are going to get this, it makes the most sense that you go ahead and get the monitoring so you actually have video footage of what's going on. All right. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, when you think about all these other devices on here, they're all single cameras. This is really surprising that people thought that they were getting a whole system. No, that's not the promotion. They have different devices here. So they got the Video Doorbell 2. All right, there's a version 1. Definitely get the version 2. It's definitely better. It's got full 1080p HD video. That's very questionable. Really, it looks like a 720p. Is it going to matter much? Not too much, because the difference between 720p and 1080p is not as significant as you would think. All right, so they're all 1080p HD video quality. They all have night vision, and that works by, it has these infrared lights that actually sent out from behind or around the lens, so it has night vision to some extent. And most of these, okay, so the Video Doorbell 2 has a removable battery pack, and these battery packs have been lasting me, and I've been using this for a whole year, about 3 months or so. So about every 3 months, it'll notify you an app when you need to take it out and charge it. So it runs about three months or so before I feel like it's time to go ahead and take the battery out and charge. Right, and it is fairly easy to install. I want to say the whole time took about 30 minutes to an hour. Probably an hour first time if you're not sure where you're going to put it, what angle you're going to put it at, where you're going to put it. It actually has some decent guide videos on where they think you should put it for getting the best results. And what's really special about this is that with these devices, they're right there at your chest level or face level, so you can actually see the person's face. When you have a regular security camera that you put up high, like the Floodlight Cams or the Spotlight Cam battery or Spotlight Cam or any other security cameras, you usually have them higher up because you don't want the people to just jump up and steal the device. Right, so these things actually will give you a better view of the person's face. It's really wide angle, and it really would help the police in cases of porch pirates to really see your faces. So that's probably how you found out about Ring in the first place. You're probably on Nextdoor, probably on some Facebook neighborhood group, and you see a lot of these videos coming out, and that's pretty much from the Ring Video Doorbell 1, 2, or the Pro. Now, the difference between the Doorbell 2 and the Pro, one is that this requires existing doorbell wires. It's a little bit sleeker. There is no battery option on here. And it was, at the time, the only one that had the 1080p HD video. Before, the original Doorbell only had the 720p. Now, I would say that if you are going to have someone, if you're going to hire someone anyway to install these things, get the Video Doorbell Pro. It's got slightly faster response. And because it's hardwired, it doesn't have the limitations of a slower processor that the Video Doorbell 2 does. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit faster in responding to a lot of other things, and probably be generally more reliable as long as you have power going to the unit. But the Ring Video Doorbell 2 is the one that I chose because I just run it completely off battery. I didn't have to worry about replacing anything or hiring anybody. I just screw this on the front, and I only worry about charging it every couple of months, 3 to 4 months. Okay, Now the Floodlight Cam is something that I actually got, but I never actually got installed, so I can't speak too much about this other than that it's basically one of these cameras, so basically one of their cameras, but with a 3000 lumen LED floodlight. So going back, you should get the Floodlight Cam if you have security lights that you already have that are pre-existing. I think this is the best case scenario, because then it becomes easy to install, or easier for you to install or someone else to install. So you got the existing hookups for the electricity and the power. Basically, you just plug, instead of just remove the wires from the security light and just put this in its place and have it all connect through Wi-Fi, and now you have an HD camera with really bright floodlights, two-way talk, and a siren. Okay, the siren is 110 decibels. That's pretty loud. And the doorbells don't have any sirens. It's just the floodlight cams, the spotlight cam battery, spotlight cam solar, and the Ring alarm that have sirens, if that matters. Then between the spotlight cam battery and the spotlight cam solar, I'd say that you should probably get the spotlight cam solar, because for only $30 more, you don't have to worry about charging. And as long as you actually have installed this in an area that has sunlight. Now, again, the similar situation is that this is going to have less processing power, and the sensor is not going to be as strong, because it's not going to be able to produce or get enough power. It's a lower power version of course, things that are wired here. All right. So if you're choosing between any of these right here, you would pick these two: the spotlight cam battery, spotlight cam solar, for convenience. Same thing for here, inconvenience, not having a requiring to hook up to your local mains power. Then if you're going to have it professionally installed, get one of these two. Okay, now going on to the Ring alarm. If you don't have an alarm system and you feel like you need a alarm system because you had break-ins in the past in the house, people have stolen things, your neighbors have had things stolen, anything like that, then the Ring alarm is definitely the way to go. All right. What they don't tell you about here is that on this simple brief sheet here, okay, so you get the base station, keypad, contact sensor, motion detector, and range extender. All right, for $99. That is a phenomenal deal. There has not been a much cheaper deal like that in all of recently, Black Friday, anything like that. Okay, so the deal that I had actually shared, if you go to my site, mikemu.com, I post deals pretty much all the time. And just so you know, I'm an affiliate of Amazon.com, right? So if you want to support any of my videos, my work, I provide links on here. If you purchase anything from Amazon, I get a small percentage of that as an affiliate fee, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. Okay, so back to this. The Ring Security 8-piece deal was the best deal that I've seen so far on a Ring Security alarm system. $99 is a phenomenal deal, but what you miss out on, what you get is this, which is basically the keypad unit that allows you to go ahead and activate, deactivate from within the house using a keypad coding system. Right, you get the base station. This is the actual brains of the unit that actually controls everything and the monitoring. You get the extender, range extender for the Wi-Fi, so that in case you're going to install this in an area that does not have as good of range, it's not just a Wi-Fi. I believe it's also a Z-Wave, but I could be wrong. Okay, so anyways, this is an extender that helps you reach different areas of your house. You get one motion detector, and you get one of these type of sensors that you put on windows, doors, or any other area that you want to monitor. Okay, so Ring is owned by Amazon. There's some actually some really excellent, more thorough reviews on here. But what the difference is between this is there's no contracts. Okay, so that's a big one. Unlike ADT, where they'll give you the system for free as long as you pay them $40 or $50 a month, depending on your monitoring plan. But this actually has cell phone backup in case of any internet failure. It also has a backup battery already built in that lasts for at least 24 or more hours. And you'll get notified of all this through Wi-Fi and internet to your phone app. So, for only $10 a month. But the $10 a month also covers up to 100 devices on your account. which is amazing. So it's $10 a month or $100 annually, same type of discount if you pay up front for the whole year. And also, if anybody steals any of your devices, they'll cover it. Then also you get the professional monitoring, in which case you actually have professionals confirm and also call the police on your behalf to go check out your property or your house. So the way it works is that you sign up for the monitoring. In some areas you actually have to get a permit for it. Here in Monterey Park, supposedly I need to get a permit. I haven't done that yet. I only just recently got the Ring alarm, and basically I got to register with the police department, so they got all my information down, and they know what device is registered to where, and so that they can easily go in there and check up on anything in case the alarm goes off. So what happens is it'll notify you if there's been a break-in or something that triggers the alarm. Notify you on your app on your smartphone, so you can confirm that or disarm it. If you don't respond within a certain period of time, I think it's 30 seconds or something, they will call you, and they will call some other emergency contact that's optional you can provide, and they need to provide a safe word in order to prove that everything's okay. If they don't provide the safe word, that means it could be potentially under duress, or if they call and the person does not know the safe word, obviously something's not right? So then it will send the police out, and this is one of those things that you pay for monitoring services. If you get any of the other Ring devices, you don't get any of these professional monitoring. You actually have to integrate this with the Ring security alarm system. Okay. So if you're looking for more of an alarm system, that's what this is. None of these things, the sirens, none of this stuff will actually go off. You have to manually activate it. You actually have to be awake and aware and have data in order to do any of these things here. Okay, keep that in mind, right? So if you're looking to get the best deal from here, I would probably say if you don't have Doorbell and you get a lot of packages, obviously Ring Video Doorbell is a win. It's something to get. But I would suggest you get the Ring alarm for $99, because this is the newest product that's come out. There has not been any significant discounts on here, and on top of that, the thing is that these here are regularly discounted elsewhere. The Ring Video Doorbell 2 and the Video Doorbell Pro have been on discount for quite a while, and you can get relatively close prices to this. Okay, relative close, not the best. Okay, but so the Ring Video Doorbell 2, there's an offer on Costco. I believe it was $180. Sometimes it goes down to $150 with an exclusive promo, and that includes a whole year of monitoring service. Okay, and it includes an external chime and some other stuff. So that makes this not the best deal unless this is the only thing you can get. But if you're going to get Ring, and you're going to pay potentially, if you're going to get like 3 devices or more, 3 cameras covering your property, you'll want to get the Ring Protect plan for $10 a month anyway. So I suggest you get the Ring alarm. I actually have this. I have this one, and I have this one. I have friends and family that have this one. And I've never had the Spotlight Cam battery before. That's why I actually ended up getting this Ring Spotlight Cam Solar, because I'm going to put it in a different area of the property and like to not have to worry about not have to worry about actually charging it. Okay, so the news was there. They interviewed the guy next to me who was there happily getting another Ring product, and surprisingly there were a few other people in there that all share and use Ring products. In fact, I heard a couple of rings go off while we were all sitting here. You'll probably want to get, if you're going to one of these events, you want to try to get there earlier like usual. I got there about 10 or 15 minutes after the event was supposed to start. Look how many people were here. It took me about 40 minutes to get through the line. You got to verify all your information, and that includes all the information that is actually on the website. So make sure you bring a copy of your utility bill, and note that it's only one per household. All right, so if you already received one before, they have a list. They're going to check the list twice just to make sure that you haven't already received one of these before, because Monterey Park's only giving one. All right, and you don't get any other further discounts. So these are the prices, or the prices that I listed are $100 off of retail in there, and they have up to $10,000 for, or basically 100 type of unit packages available at this discount. All right. So hopefully that answers a couple of questions that I've noticed a lot of people were asking about how well the product works. Obviously, it works really well. A lot of people already know that already. I think there was a lot of questions about what they should get. What are you getting? And some people are just going, hey, I was happy with the Ring doorbell. I'm just going to get another one. Yes, to cover a different area of the house, it's fine. It doesn't even have to be an area that you want a doorbell in. You can totally just install this elsewhere on the property and will provide the same live on-demand viewing, motion detection, all that stuff. Obviously losing out on the doorbell, right? Let me know if you have any questions down below. Please like and subscribe for more, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.